Hey APUSHers, welcome to episode 4 of my How to Write series. I'm going to be taking you through the first step of the essay writing process. If you don't know me, I'm Annie Jensen and I have graded AP exams for 6 years and I have graded thousands of responses, and so I'm going to be including my best tips here for how to make sure you're getting the points on the actual day of the AP exam. For this series, we're going to be using the questions from 2023 set 1. So my best strategy for you is to pull up those questions, to go to APUSH FRQ, click on the link, and then you're going to click 2023 set 1. So when I introduce the question, then go do the question and then come back and hear how I would go about it and compare what you did. This is the first step for all essay type prompts, and it sounds ridiculous, but it really is important. And step 1 is to read and understand the question or the prompt. Now, let me give you an example of why this is so important. So quite a few years ago, I had a student that was brilliant, one of those kids that could just come up with evidence and write it really clearly. And if I was a betting person, I would have put money on the fact that this student was going to get a 5 on the AP exam. Now, when this student came back, we were chatting and the student was like, oh my gosh, I killed it. The prompt was about how the Mexican-American War was a turning point. And I talked about the Maine, and I talked about yellow journalism, and I talked about the Philippine-American War. And I said, wait, what? What was the prompt about? And he said, the Mexican-American War. And I said, oh no, all your evidence was from the Spanish-American War. And his face sunk, right? And he still ended up getting a 4 on the exam, so he did very well still. However, he completely wrote the wrong essay. And it's really because he just read the question, thought he knew what he was doing, and went for it. So make sure that when you see your prompts, you actually take a minute to think about what exactly is this prompt asking me to think about. When you get to your essay, I want for you to read the question and come up with these 3 things after you read it. What is the time period? What is the topic? And what is the skill? So if you're looking at the DBQ, you can see that the time period is 1800 to 1855. So we're thinking periods 3 and 4. And then the topic is commercial development. So we're thinking economics. And then third, the skill, changed. Evaluate the extent to which, that means how much change. So we're looking at the time period of 1800 to 1855 about commercial development and the changes or the continuities that happened as a result. So step 1 for all your essay prompts is to read and understand the question. Go ahead and read the DBQ question from 2023 set 1, because in our next episode, I'm going to take you through step 2.